Hello everyone, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is a Focus Friday video, and through the month of May we've been looking at colour. So we've looked at primary colours, we've looked at complementary colours, we've looked at spotlighting a colour, and now we're looking at just being free and using all the colours of the rainbow. So here we have what I call my rainbow cards, and this uses the Dragonfly punch. And I really love how it's come out, so bright and happy and full of joy. A lovely card for a summer birthday, don't you think? So let's make another one. I'm going to start off with a little bit of stamping. And I have here the stamp set I'm using called Best Delivery. I'm going to use the stamps that says birthday wishes. Now it does say birthday wishes signed, sealed and delivered, but I just cut off the signed, sealed and delivered, as you can see here, and it hasn't ruined the stamp at all. You can put the two pieces together and use them and they'll be absolutely fine. So don't worry about doing things like that, making sure you just have what you want for your sentiment. So let's give us a good ink up. I'm using Memento ink. Just stamp down, hold. There we go, birthday wishes, all done. I'm going to set that aside to dry, and then I'm going to do some punching while I wait. And this is the Dragonfly punch. I'm going to punch out of a few different colours here. So we've got, this one is real red. So I have a few pieces left over from before, so I'm just going to add to them. So that's real red, and then I'll keep in rainbow order. This is pumpkin pie, and this is just scraps that I have that I've used for this. And then I've got my yellow I'm using is Daffodil Delight. Punch that out. And then I'm going to use my green, this lovely vibrant green of Granny Apple Green. I do love the names that Stampin' Up come up with, they're just so fun. And then I'm going to use some Pacific Point for my blue. There we go. And then last but not least, I'm using Gorgeous Grape for my purple. Okay, so well, that's all of my little dragonflies punched out. So we are going to cut this out now. So I'm just going to get my trimmer. Okay, so let's just give this a quick cut. As you know, I tend to do this bit quite often just by eye. I don't get myself too caught up in having to an exact measurement. Okay. Because if that happens to you, that a piece of paper gets stuck like mine has here in the track, if you just use your pokey tool to push it to one end, and then it'll just pop out like that. So that's a tip for you. So get rid of the trimmer now, and I'm actually going to back this on a piece of Pacific Point, which I have here. The same scrap we used to punch our whatchamacallits out, our dragonflies. And then I'm just going to cut this out freehand with my scissors. I didn't do a very good job there, so let's just neaten it up a bit. There we go. That'll do me. It's not perfect, but it's perfect enough for me. Okay, so that's our sentiment done. bring in our card base, which is also Pacific Points, a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. Then I've taken a piece of basic white that measures 14.35 centimeters by 10. And I've put it through this new embossing folder called Fern, which gives some lovely dimension. We're just going to stick that down just to give some interest in the background to our card. And just like, whoops, got it totally misaligned now. That'll do. Just like that. And where's my lid? Here it is. Okay. And now I'm going to decide which ones of these I want to use. So let's see. We want to start off with our red. So I think I'm going to do like I did before, keep the big ones in the primary colours. So use all of my little ones. So Richard, I remember this as a kid learning this to help me with the rainbow. Richard of Orange gave battle in vain. Richard of York rather gave battle in vain. And it was always the way I could remember my rainbow colours. That was how I did it as a child. Anyway, there you go. Things we do. We need our sentiment. So let's actually pop our sentiment down first and then we can work around it. So some nice dimensionals, a new sheet of dimensionals. Very nice. So let's pop our sentiment somewhere at the corner like that. Now we can work everything around it. So something like that. Let's put our primaries down, which are red, yellow and blue. So that's Real Red, Daffodil Delight and Pacific Point. Like that. And then we need orange. So maybe there. I want him there. Can spend ages faffing, you know, with this. Totally spend ages faffing around. Okay, I want to use this one too. Okay, like that. Something like that. Now while they're all nicely lying flat, before I put any dimensionals on, I'm just going to use a white pen just to highlight areas. I just think it just lifts everything. I'm not being precise or anything, I'm just doing very sketchy lines. As you can see. Whoops. Okay, something like that. And it just lifts everything. You'll see when I bring it closer to the camera. Now I'm going to pop everything up on dimensionals. I'm not going to cover the thing in dimensionals, and this way I'll still have some movement on my piece. So I'm going to just get these big pieces down. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Really fun, and you can see how the sketch lines, just white lines, lifted a little bit. Now, finishing touches, some rhinestones. So I'm going to use these small ones here on my small, whatchamacallums, dragonflies, and this might have been easier before I stuck them down, but I wasn't thinking straight. Doesn't matter, you can still do it perfectly fine like this, as you can see. There we go. Oh, one more needed, just there. Okay, and then I'm going to use these really large ones. I had nothing left on the other one. Whoopsie daisy. And this just gives a little bit of bling, a bit of sparkle to your card. I'm just putting it on the heads of the dragonflies. They can all have little tiaras. So they're the two cards. Rainbow of fun, rainbow of joy. I hope you really liked this birthday card. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about this project, the supply list, measurements, etc., it's all in the blog post on my website. And the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. That includes a link to my Facebook group where I host a monthly online card club where we make projects just like this together via Facebook Live, so do come and check it all out. Excuse me. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.